Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, so how are you all today?
We're great.
Oh, that's great to hear. It's nice seeing you again. Yeah, did you eat your dinner?
Yes.
Oh, not yet. Oh. So you must be hungry, right?
Yes.
I see. Don't worry. Food prices will be given after this class. Okay, so enjoy your dinner later. Alright, so are you ready for this class?
Yes.
Okay, so again, I am Teacher Via. And before we start, let's review some classroom rules. So I guess you already know these rules. English only speaking policy, to participate, silence your mobile phones, and to raise your hand to go to the CR. Yes. Okay, so to start our class, if I say eyes on me, you say eyes on you. Eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Louder, eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Yes. And if I say got it, you say got it, got it?
Got it.
A little louder, got it?
Got it.
Okay, and now let's do the coffee cup. Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay, so can you volunteer, Mark?
Hey, where's the bill? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, nice try, Mark. So coffee clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it?
Got it.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is the coffee good? Alright, so to start our class, let's play Jobs Riddles. Yeah, so your goal for this game is to guess 5 different jobs. Yeah, so I will read 5 statements and you will guess the name of the jobs. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, to answer, raise your hand and say your answer. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah, so to raise your hand, after I say go, you only raise your hand and answer. Got it?
Got it.
Yes. If you answer or raise your hand before I say go, you're out of the game. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so again, what is the goal of this game?
So guess the job.
Yeah, so how many jobs?
5.
5 jobs, that's right. And when should you answer?
Ready to go.
Yes.
Yes. And what will you do after I say go?
Raise
Raise
your
your hand
hand.
to answer.
Exactly. What happens if you raise your hand before I say go? You'll be out. Exactly. So are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so first statement. My job is to create all other jobs. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, again, so my job is to create other jobs or all kinds of jobs. And I work in a school. Sorry. You're out of the game. Okay, so again, my job is to create all other jobs and I work in a school. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay, so let's have Nicole. Principal. So who can help? 1, 2, 3, go! Let's have here. Teacher. Exactly. Okay. So who wants to be a teacher here?
Where's the
Okay, so next statement. I'm afraid of apples because they are healthy. Who am I? 1, 2, 3, go! Mark?
Okay.
So who can help Mark? Oh, okay, doctor, that's right. Who wants to be a doctor?
Nicole.
Rosabel. Oh, Rosabel has all the jobs. Okay, so I travel around the world and take good care of travelers. Who am I? two, three, go. Nicole.
Like a gun.
Okay, very good. Flight attendant. Oh, Nicole, do you want to be a flight attendant?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. But it's the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in the future when there's no COVID, right? Okay, so next, I wear a white or orange uniform and I have crossed so many oceans. Who am I? 1, 2, 3, go! Roosevelt?
Seaman.
Very good. Seamen or seafarers? Seafarers. Do you think seafarers are loyal?
Some of them.
Some of them. Really? Okay, so last, I'm good at math and I build buildings and machines. Who am I? 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, Nicole.
Engineer.
Engineer, exactly. Who wants to be an engineer?
Nicole again.
No. Really, Nicole? What kind of engineering?
No, I don't like engineering.
Okay. So let me ask you, what job would you like to have in this board? Let's hear from Roosevelt.
Doctor.
A doctor. Oh, why?
Because I want to treat patients.
Oh, that's very genuine. Okay, and how about you, Kim?
Flight attendant.
Flight attendant. Interesting. Wow. Good luck with that dream, Kim. And how about you, Mark?
Seafarers.
Seafarer. Oh, do you want to say handsome boys? Okay. So why seafarer?
I love to travel around the world.
Oh, very interesting. Good luck with that, Mark. Okay. And how about you, Nicole?
Same flight attendant. Same.
Flight attendant. Oh, so what airline will you work, Nicole?
Philippine Airlines.
So how about you, Kim? What airline will you work? Here in Very interesting. Okay, so thank you so much. This time I want you to share your ideas about different jobs. Okay, so first question should be, how should blank, name of the job, help the community? Very interesting, huh? Do you want to help the community?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. And next, what skills should name of the job have? What skills should name of the job have? Okay, so are you skillful to do your dream job? Are you talented? Maybe? Okay, so next, what must name of the job study? Do you like studying?
Yeah. Not so.
That's
Oh,
so.
why not? What must Glenn study before doing their profession? Okay. So what do you like to study in college? Have you decided? Oh, not yet. What year are you?
Grade 12.
Oh, grade 12. Next year you will be in college. Okay, so last question. Must Glenn, name of the job, be good at speaking English? Do you like speaking English?
Yes. Not really.
Maybe.
Or be good at English? And why? Alright. So this time I want you to think of your answers for these questions. So on your dream job, please write your answers to the questions on the board. one column on the table. So you've already chosen your dream job, and then write your answers to the questions on the board. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so what should you write on the table?
Answers and the question.
Yes, and how many columns?
Four.
Right?
Five.
Five.
One column only.
One column.
One column only is your dream job. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so I will give you 1 minute to write your answers. Okay, let me give you some pen. I've already prepared for you guys. So 1 minute starts now. Okay, so time is up. Okay, so please raise your pens. Okay, so now let's hear your answers. Let's start with Roosevelt.
How should doctors help the community? Doctors help the community by helping those people who are sick or has disease to be healthy again. What skills should doctor have? Doctors should have skills in communicating and having a good hand in doing their operations. What must doctors study before doing their profession? Doctor must study about the human body so that they will know what are the things they do. Must doctor be good at English? Yes, doctors should be good at English because they can communicate through other languages or through other people, and speaking English is easier because English is all universal language, and through English you can understand each other.
Wow, that must be so challenging for a doctor. Can you do it in the future, Roosevelt?
Yes.
Oh, good luck. Okay, so now let's hear from Kim.
How should flight attendants help the community? Flight attendants they help all the passengers to travel safely. What skills should flight attendants have? The skills they have is to take care of the passenger, and patience is a must. What must flight attendants study before doing their profession? I don't know yet, but I'm looking forward to know about it because yes, I'm interested about flight attendant. Must flight attendant be good at English? Yes, because it is a must because it is a flight attendant work, and all of the people, all of the languages, I did.
It's okay, go ahead.
They must be good at English because all of the people will travel all around the world, and you as a flight attendant, you must be good at English to know to communicate all of the passengers, and yes, because English is a universal language.
So thank you for sharing. Thank you for listening. Yeah, so flight attendants should be able to communicate with international travelers for sure, right?
Yes.
Okay, nice try, Kim. So let's have Mark.
How should sniffers help the community? They are community because if you go to another country or your travel or
Okay.
what skills you should have. They are skills good to have
Communication skills.
yes.
They should have communication skills.
What must they first study before doing the profession?
They must study.
They must study to
What course?
the sniffers.
They must study how to travel around the sea. Okay, interesting.
Must sniffers be good at English and why? Yes, because to talk the another country and you can understand.
So that they can easily understand what people from other countries are talking about. Okay, very interesting, Mark. Good luck with your dream job. Okay, and last, let's go.
Since me and Kim has the same dream jobs, my answers will be similar to her, but not all. How should flight attendants help the community? Flight attendant must be very patient and must think the safety of all the passengers, especially the pilots, and they must check the passengers if they are comfortable with where they were seated and what skills should flight attendant have. I think flight attendant should have a communication skills and she need to she needs to have a good English pronunciation or she just need to understand the English or what their passenger said. And what must flight attendants study before doing their profession? I don't know yet because I am interested at flight attendant, but as what I am studying right now, I'm studying law, so I don't know what flight attendant must study. And must flight attendant be good at English? Why? Yes, because because all of the passengers have their own languages and the only way to communicate the passenger with flight attendants is English.
Wow, that was wonderful, Nicole. You are really passionate about your new job. I know you can do it. Okay, so thank you all so much for sharing. Okay, so this time, let's do another activity. And we will play speed dating. Do you know this game?
No.
Okay, so what comes to your mind when we talk about speed dating? Have you ever dated someone?
No.
Okay, so for this task, I want you to imagine that you are professionals right now. Okay, so try to visualize that you are professionals. Yes, and later on, you will have 2 dates. 2 dates. And with your date, you're going to talk about your jobs and your personal information. Got it? Okay, so what is the goal of this game?
To have a talk about your jobs
And personal information.
and personal.
Exactly. It's to have a conversation with your dates about your jobs. Yes. And after that, you have to do this task with your partner. Yes. And I will give you 1 minute to do the talk. After 1 minute, you change partners. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so what will you do after you talk with your date?
Change
Change
partners.
Exactly, that's right. So who wants to be the boy or the man? Okay, so how about you, Nicole? Would you volunteer to be the man?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, so now I want you to pick on the jobs. Try to pick just one. Okay, so what job did you get, Nicole?
Teacher.
Sorry. What job?
Flight attendant.
Oh, perfect.
Teacher.
Teacher, interesting. How about you, Mark?
Doctor.
Doctor and
Seafarer.
seafarer. So now I want you to study your profile. Yes. And this will be the flow of your conversation. So what you're gonna do first is you start with a greetings. Hi, hello, how are you? Oh, it's great to see you. Yes, and then you do self-introduction, like your name, your age, job, the information on your profile. And then after that, you have to talk about your problems you have at your work. And lastly, not lastly, second to the last, it's the asking and giving of advice. So you have to use the structures on the paper, on your copy. Okay, so look at the second page. And then lastly, you have to end the conversation or say goodbyes. For example, it was great talking to you. See you soon. Can I have your number? Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so how should we do the role play?
Start with greetings. Start with greetings.
Greetings, then
Introduction.
and then
Sharing our problems.
next,
Asking and giving advice.
and lastly.
And conversation.
Exactly. Okay, so after you share with your partner, so Rosebell and Nicole, you change seats. Got it?
Got
Got
it.
it.
Okay. So let me set the timer. Your timer starts now.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing right now?
And
I'm
Siri.
Kylie Padilla.
my name is Mark.
I'm
Can I
here
borrow your What job do you have?
Doctor.
Hi, my name is, I'm 28 years old and my name is Kylie Padilla and I work at Mindanao International Airport.
And your name?
My job is flight attendant.
Doctor.
Oh, I have this problem at work that I may lose my job because international flights have decreased due to the pandemic. How can you give me some advice?
You are having
Can give you advice about that. You should deal with difficult students and managing time wisely.
Okay, so try to speak with your
You
partners.
should deal with difficult students and managing time wisely.
I should say that you better have a
You should
should time to rest.
Should
And,
do.
Wait,
and you should have a
So I want to hear speaking
you
voices.
have to
You should give me
eat
advice.
healthy food so that you will not be tired of your work.
okay.
So then,
So,
Okay, time is up. Swam, Nicole, and Rosemary.
I'm Paolo Content.
Timer starts now.
how many days? I am here.
I am 37 years old.
Hello, can you
My job is seafarer. I work in Mexico. Then my problem at work is bad communication and poor relationship with coworkers.
What-
Faster,
what-
faster.
What teacher? You're a teacher?
Yes, I'm a teacher, and my name is Isabel, and I work in a Bilan National School.
What did you
I have
Okay, 26 seconds. Faster.
How can you give me a advice?
always don't be there
What
In
did you
the-
discover in the person?
in the work.
Hmm?
5 seconds. Okay, time is up. Okay, so please go back to your original seats. All right. Okay, so eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
With louder, eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Okay, so this time I want you to read all the information you got from your dates. Yeah. How was your day?
Good.
Good.
Okay, is it interesting?
Yes.
Okay, so I will give you 1 minute to choose which student has the best advice. Got it? And also, you will present the information you gathered after 1 minute. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so what should we do in 1 minute?
In our
What will
Gather like make and read the advices and gather the information.
Yeah, so to share all the information and to choose who has the best advice. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so your 1 minute starts. Okay, 30 seconds to finalize the information. 20 seconds. 8 seconds. Okay, so time is up and raise your pen. Okay, all right, so let's start hearing from Kim. So Kim, can you please stand in front? Okay, so Kim, what is your partner's names?
My partner's name, the Indic one, is Kylie Padillo. And she has a job. She is a flight attendant. I discovered about her job is a bit difficult because right now she has a problem because right now she can't work because we have COVID-19, we have pandemics, so she she have a financial problem, and she is having a difficulty about finding some sidelines to provide her family.
So what advice did she give to your problem?
I was the one who gave her advice. I gave her advice about be patient because it is because it is her dream job, and we should be responsible and be wisely enough to work of our problems since she has a financial problem.
I see. And how about your other date?
My other day is his name is Paulo Contes. He is a seafarer, and I discover about his job. He has a problem at his work because they had a bad communication of poor relationships with co-workers due to racial discrimination and against Filipinos.
And what was the advice?
I gave her advice about building better relationships with co-workers and facing racial discrimination. That's what.
What was the advice?
What advice did he since I am a teacher, he gave me an advice to deal with my students because I have a difficulty about my students and they are not paying attention to my class. So he gave me an advice to deal with difficult students and managing time wisely and be responsible and representative all the time and kind to my students since I am a teacher and patience is a must.
Okay, so thank you for that. So you should be responsible. Alright, so now, this time let's have Mark. Mark, so who has the best advice? Choose one only.
This one, Kaylee,
Riley. So can you tell me about Riley?
Kaylee, what is her name? Kaylee Vanilla, 28 years old.
Huh? 58?
28?
28 years old. Okay, go ahead.
Flight attendant.
Okay, and what did you discover about her job?
He traveled around the world.
Yes, and what was her advice to you?
What did you give me?
What advice?
Rest and eat healthy food.
Sorry.
Rest and eat healthy food.
You should rest and eat food.
Healthy foods.
And eat healthy foods. I see. That's a really good advice, Riley. Thank you for sharing more. And now let's have Nico. So who has the best advice? Choose one only.
Kim.
Okay, so tell me about Kim.
So Adrian Raval is 26 years old, and she works and she is a teacher. She works at the Italian National High School, and I discovered about her job. Her job is a teacher, yes, and she was asking advice with how she can deal with her students. And what is her advice about me?
Yes.
And she gave me advice. I have a problem finding a backup job and ways to provide family's financial needs. So she gave me some advice that don't be tired in life and find a job or sidelines. So since she's a teacher, she was asking to be one of her assistant because she was also having a difficulty for her students and I have a problem too with my financial. So she was trying to help me she was trying to help me where I can find a financial and how I can help with my family.
Wow, she's really kind. Wow, wonderful thing. Yes, I hope you can find a sideline. Hiding. So you must not give up. Okay, so don't give up, okay? Okay, so let's have Roseville.
Date number 1, Alger Brenica. His job is a doctor, and I've discovered that he is a doctor at the Cebu Doctors Hospital, and he has a problem of being tired and stressed due to the COVID-19. So I advised that he should take a rest and eat healthy foods and be careful in doing your work. And
What advice?
he advised me that I should not get introvert to my coworkers so that I can bond or have spend time with them so that we can work together and the discrimination that they have in mind will be erased.
I see. So spend more time with co-workers.
Yes.
Wow, very interesting. Okay, so thank you so much for all of your answers with co-workers. Okay, so your advice are very helpful and good. Yes, that was interesting. So these are some of your answers. You should be patient. You should be responsible. Next.
You should rest and eat healthy foods.
Okay, and Kim?
You must not give up.
And Mark?
You must spend time with co-workers.
Okay, so what common words can you see in these sentences?
You should
Should.
rest.
Very good and must.
Exactly. Should or must. So why do we use the words should or must? Why? Any ideas? Let's have Nicole. Why do we use should or must?
Wait, and you'll use it to a strong advice.
Exactly. So it is used for asking,
Strong
for giving
Good.
advice. So any advice. Yes, advice. Very good. So are should and must different or the same?
No, different.
Different. So how are they different? Let's hear from Roosevelt.
They are different because must is you should do it and should is just like it is up to you if you're really going to do his or her advice, but the must is it's a strong advice that you must do it.
Do you agree with
Yes.
Roosevelt?
Yes.
And exactly. Thank you so much for that, Roosevelt. So should, it actually expresses an obligation or a personal obligation. Personal obligation. What do we mean by personal obligation?
Your own responsibility.
Yes, responsibilities. What else? Any more ideas? Let's hear from Mark. not necessary. That's right. And next, let's have must. Who can recall what Rosebell said? Let's have Nicole. How is must different from should?
Must is you must do it, like you must do what I gave. Example, I was giving you advice, and you must do what I give you, and what advice I was giving you.
Okay, thank you for sharing. How about you, Mark? Can you recall what Rosebell said about must?
Asking review is strong.
Exactly. So must is stronger or heavier than should. So it's stronger. So must, it actually expresses a duty or official duty. Official duty. So why do we say official? Because it is expressing a general rule or law. Now, let's say, for example, in the Philippines law, you should be law graduate to become a lawyer. So it's a rule or a law. You use must, which means it is necessary or very necessary to emphasize it. Very necessary. Okay, so any questions so far?
So far.
Okay, so this time let's talk about how we should make sentences using should and must. So how do we make sentences? Any ideas? Let's hear from Kim.
You should take a bath.
That is a good example. So what can you notice on the sentence?
Subject plus should plus verb.
Exactly. So for the statement, you use subject plus should or shouldn't plus verb. Yes. And how about for must? How do we make a statement for must? Let's have Mark. Can you try? Statement. Who can help Mark? Let's have Nicole. How do we form statement using must?
You must not give up.
You must not give up. So can you tell me the formula?
Subject plus must plus not plus verb.
Exactly, that's right. Plus verb. Yes, and how about the question? How do we make a question? Let's have Kim. Can you tell me the structure?
Subject plus should plus subject.
Should or shouldn't? Plus subject and then?
Plus verb.
Exactly. Very good. Nice try. And how about for the question? For must question. Let's have Mark.
Must.
Must or
Mustn't.
and then
Plus subject. Plus verb.
exactly. Okay, so now I want you to give examples of statement should. So again, personal obligation. Own opinions, ideas, not necessary. Who wants to volunteer? Let's have Nicole.
What should and should not. Should I think
personal obligation. And how about for must? Again, must is stronger. It's official duty, general law, or rule, and very necessary. Who can give example? Let's have Roosevelt.
Statement, teacher.
Statement first.
I must follow the protocol.
Yes, must protocol, because protocol is a law, a rule. Yes, and next.
Must people don't go jeepney walking.
Mustn't people go jeepney? Jeepney walking?
Yes.
Oh, jaywalking.
Jaywalking.
Okay, must people do jaywalking? Okay, nice try. All right, so thank you very much for all of your examples. Do you have any questions so far? Okay. So I guess you are ready for our next activity. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Yes.
So now, let's play Tap the Bell. Do you know this game? So again, I want you to work into pairs. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So by pair. So I will read 8 statements, and you tell me if it's obligation or duty.
Yes.
Yes. Before answering, you should tap the bell after I say go.
Yes.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So I want you to choose one representative for the first 4 questions. First 4. Rosebell, Nicole. Okay. So again, what is the goal of this task?
I will
Identify if it's obligation or duty.
Exactly. So how should you answer?
tap the bell
Tap the bell
when the teacher says go.
Yes, after I say go. Yes. But if you tap the bell before I say go, you're out of the game.
Yeah.
You lose. Okay. Another group will be the winner. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so what happens if you tap the bell before I say go?
You
You lose the game.
Okay, so are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so please stand up, Rose. Okay, so statement 1. Don't. Okay, ready? Okay, let's begin. Doctors should build trust with their patients and respect them. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, Nicole.
Obligation.
Very good. So 1 point goes to. Okay, so any more questions?
Not so far.
Okay, so that's how you should do a game. Okay. So now let's proceed to second question. Okay, next. Teachers must major in education before doing their profession. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, it's a tie. So I want you to do rock, paper, scissors.
Wait.
Okay, winner is Nicole.
Duty.
Exactly. So next. Ready, set. Engineers should be good decision makers so they can build successful projects. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, Roseville.
Personal obligation.
Exactly. 2 points, 1 point. And last, seafarers must be physically healthy before boarding the ship. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Duty.
Duty, that's right. So 3 points, 1 point. Okay, so let's have the other students. So pair 1 has 3 points. Pair 2 has 1 point. Okay, are you all ready, Mark and Jean? Yes. Okay, so let's have statement 5. Flight attendants should be friendly and hospitable to passengers. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, tie. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, Mark!
Obligation.
Okay, nice try. And how about you, Kim? Judy. Judy, 1 point. Must design. Okay, so next, doctors must have a wide knowledge about medicine so they can treat their patients well. 1, 2, 3, go! On time.
Judy.
Exactly, 1 point. Okay, so last, engineers should have good mathematical skills. 1, 2, 3, go! Mark.
Obligation.
Exactly. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yes. So 6 points for pair 1 and 2 points for pair 2. Congratulations, pair 1. You will get the prize. So now, let's go back to the statements on the board. Let's have the statements. So we will study the statements here. This one. So first, can you please read, Nicole?
Doctor must study medicine before doing their job.
Okay, so it is a duty. Why is it a duty?
Because doctor needs to study the medicine to achieve, to become a real doctor. If they shouldn't, if they don't study the medicine before they're doing their job, they might kill the patient.
Yeah, so that's why it is a duty because it's very important. Okay, thank you for sharing, Nicole. And next, let's have Mark. Can you please read?
Flight attendant should be friendly and hospitable to passengers.
Yeah, so it is an obligation. Why is it an obligation?
Because to talk to the people.
So can you tell me more, Mark?
To talk to the people and
Yeah,
should be friendly.
Okay, so do all flight attendants friendly? Are they all friendly or not?
No.
Is there a rule that flight attendants are friendly and hospitable?
No.
Yeah, so there is no law or rule, and not all flight attendants are friendly and hospitable. So it is an obligation. Okay, so next, sentence 3, let's have Kim.
Teachers must major in education.
Yeah, so it is a duty. Why is it a duty?
It's a duty because me as a student, we should learn more about what teachers are talking about, and they should teach us more in order for us to when we graduate, we learn more when we graduate.
Yeah, so that we can be more knowledgeable and learn more. So it's important to major in education because you cannot teach, you cannot get a license if you don't have education major. That's why it's a duty. It's in the rules. Okay, thank you for sharing. Last sentence, can you please read, Roseville?
Seafarers should be good decision makers to deal with tough situation in the ship. Obligation.
Yeah, so why is it an obligation?
It is an obligation because not all seafarers are good in making decisions. Maybe they made a mistake, but some of their co-workers will have them to cope up with the mistake that they made.
Okay, so thank you so much for that. That was so informative, Roseville. Okay, so I really appreciate the ideas you have shared. That was very helpful. So I guess you are ready to do your dream jobs. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I wish you good luck with that. So for our next activity, we will have the board race. Do you know what this is?
No.
So the board race in doing this game, you have to line with your pair in front of the board. And you will take turns writing sentences. You have to write as many sentences as you can in 40 seconds. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so I will show a question on the PowerPoint and then give you guides, structure guides. Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the goal of this task? Let's
Write as many sentences as you can.
as many sentences as you can. And what will you see on the PowerPoint? Questions. And what else?
Guide.
Yes, structures. Guide structures for you to write your sentences. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so the pair with the most number of correct sentences will be the winner. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So now can you please line up in front of the board? This will be pair 1 and pair 2. So this is portion and then must. Should, must. Okay, so again, how many seconds do you need to
40.
write?
40.
40 seconds. So are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay. So now. So let's have the first. So if I say go, you start writing. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So what personal qualities should students have to be successful in their studies? Okay. So the structure is students should have. Okay, so your timer.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Sure.
If we're going to write here, we'll write this also, or
okay.
how?
Sorry. You can start writing it here.
Or we just write the answers.
The last part.
Yeah.
Yes, the answers.
Yeah, the last part, we'll write the last part.
Students should have.
Yes. So this should be the starting structure. Should. Ready? Any questions? Okay. So timer starts. Timer starts now.
Okay, you said go.
As many.
I go, yeah.
Yes. Take turns. Okay, next you.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Wait, we'll write the mask.
Should. Students should have. Okay, time is up. Raise your pens. Okay, so next. How must students help the community? So you start your sentence using students must. Students
Should write
must.
also the students must.
No need. So timer starts now. Okay, time is up. Okay, raise your pen. Okay, next. What should students do to be successful in their future jobs? Okay, so you can start. Wait. One, two, three, go. Ten seconds. Okay, timer is up. Raise your pen. Last. What must students be good? Why must students be good at speaking English? So your sentence should be followed by, it's important due to the fact or for the reason that students must.
Can I check if I don't understand the
So why? So the question is why. You can start by saying it's important due to the fact or for the reason that. It's another way of saying because. Because that students must.
Should we use must not?
Yes. Okay, so now timer starts. 1, 2, 3, go.
Speaking.
15 seconds. Okay, time is up. Raise your pens. Alright, so please go back to your seats. So eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Louder, eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Alright, so this time let's check your sentences. So what personal qualities should students have to be successful in their studies? You have should focus. Yes, or you can simply say they should have focus. Have. So have or should have, they should have a studious attitude. You can say a studious attitude. So it should be followed with have. And also, should have active participation. You can say should have active participation. Participation. And next, qualities. Study, participate, cooperate. Should have a studious personality. Or should have active participation. Should have a cooperative attitude. Got it? Okay, so next, how must students help the community? So they must follow the rules. Very good. So clean the room. They must clean the room. They must be responsible. They must be respectful. Be respectful. Next, they must clean the environment. They must follow the rules. They must respect. Responsible. They must be responsible. Or they must plant. No ing. They must plant trees. Okay, so next, let's have what should students do to be successful in their future jobs? And they should study hard, very good. They should be wise, they should be eager to learn, have courage, they should be honest. Now, be honest. Be plus honest. And next, they should be manageable. They should study. They should be responsible. Students should study. Students should be responsible. They should be obedient, and honest. Or they should have positive thinking. Or students should have positive thinking. And last, why must students be good at speaking English? Why? Oh, why must? To be able to know, to enhance communication skills, or to communicate. Must communicate. Must understand. That's right. And mustn't have language barrier. And must have good communication skills. Must understand and speak loudly. Be wise in terms of English. Okay, so for pair 1, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 points. And next, it is, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 points. So the winner is pair 2. Okay, so do you have any questions so far?
None so far.
Alright, so eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Okay, so who wants to volunteer to do a clap? Let's have Mark. Okay, go ahead. Okay, let's do it. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Okay, so alright, so that will be all for today's lesson. Yeah, I hope you have learned. So any questions, comments, or concerns?
None